another video, guys. What's up, man? Hopefully you guys are doing straight. We're gonna go ahead and get right into this reading. This reading is gonna be an an ancestral deck to see what is going on with the ancestors and what they have for us. Before we start, though, I want to go ahead and pull the general reading. What's a quick message for the divine spirit? What is a quick message for the divine? What's your message? Freedom. Freedom. Okay, so they want you to, the ancestors are letting you know that you're going to be free from things, right? You're going to be having more freedom, right? More freedom to do what you like, more freedom to do what you please, okay? So let's go ahead and jump straight into this reading. Let's not waste no time. So remember, your overall message is freedom, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for us regarding our freedom? So we have the first one. This is your first card. Alright? A snake that is climbing a raffia tree. Because of the storms, the raffia tree is a dangerous challenge to the snake. Their ability to climb the tree is a model of persistence and pursuance. So this could be like if you guys were challenging in life sometimes, you know, things get challenging, things get rough, but you know, people's been noticing, and you've been noticing more importantly that you're being able to challenge yourself and still achieve things even when you know it's not expected of you, right? Spirit, what other message do you have for us? Next one. Right? We have pacification nut, a symbol of forgiveness and reconciliation. So, like Spirit could be telling you guys to have the importance of forgiving, to move on. You know what I'm saying? To move on, to really be probably free of mind is probably where the freedom would take place in this situation. You know, having the freedom of mind or having the clear mind. You know, not being entrapped from your thoughts or you know, there's past experiences, forgiving, you know, them and just forgiving yourself and just, you know, moving on. I'm not saying go back, hang around with them. Like, don't forget what they did to you. It's wrong, you know what I'm saying? But forgiving for your own sake, it gives you that power over them to say, look, I'm free from that situation. I no longer care about that. I no longer worry about that. You could talk about it. You could speak on that topic. I'm no longer going to continue to reminisce on that situation. I'm going to speak on it, but I'm not going to speak on it in a way where it affects my peace. You know what I mean? You can speak on it, you know, in a way where it's like, dang, I remember when I did that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In a positive manner, but not speak on it like, man, I hate that person. And you still got that the spirit don't want you to have that in your soul. Spirit wants you to be clear-minded, you know, because while you're climbing this raffia tree, which is life, you know what I mean? You're a beast climbing the raffia tree. You're gonna have challenges on the raffia tree, such as your thorns, to try to, you know, still poke holes at you while you're still trying to stay afloat. You know what I mean? If they're poking holes in something that's trying to stay afloat, what it's gonna do is gonna sink. If you poke holes in a cruise ship, it's gonna sink. See what I'm saying? So what it's saying is, forgiving yourself and forgiving those people that might have did you wrong and just moving on with your life is gonna allow you to maneuver through life with less challenges and thereby having more freedom. Right? That's what we want. We want their freedom. Who don't want freedom? You know what I'm saying? Freedom. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? Alright, so the next one we have is leg of hand. Right? So it says, the hand treads on her cheeks, but she does not kill them. This could be related to your tolerance level. Right, I'm hearing that you guys have a lot of good tolerance skills that you picked up on, whether work life, relationships, children maybe. These are a lot of tolerance levels that you picked up on with people. You know how far to take it with people. You know, okay, if somebody steps on your shoes in the club, you're not going to go shoot them up. You know what I'm saying? You have that tolerance because at the end of the day, when somebody steps on your shoes, that is the devil working. That is the devil trying to trick you out of your position. You might have just got a new place. Now you're gonna shoot some up, you know, or for a non-life-threatening situation where you could have just handled it. If you want to put your hands on them, whatever, but don't try to take somebody's life all because of something that's non-life-threatening. You gotta match that energy. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to threaten your life, and you have all right to take those. you know what I'm saying, defend yourself. I would say I'm not promoting violence, but defend yourself to the extent. So that's the go to it. You know, when it comes on to a leg of hand, it's symbolizing that you have tolerance. Just because they stepped in your shoes don't mean that you gotta blow. You know what I'm saying? So the hand treads on her cheeks, but she does not kill them. You know, people's gonna mess with you in ways to trick you out of your position, trick you out of your spot. That is the goal with the devil, right? You wanna make sure that you match the energy. That, all right, cool, I see he's talking, but I'm not gonna entertain him because it's just talk. What is talk gonna do to me? What is comments gonna do to me? What is, you know what I'm saying? What is speaking of my name gonna do to me? Until you step to me physically and physically put your hands on me, then we have a problem. Not saying you gotta sit there and let somebody put your hands on them, but you can block them. Let them swing first. You could back. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them in your aura. But you know, just because people talking, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna mark them off. But let's see if they're brave enough to step to you. Clearly, they're talking about you, so they see you as a threat. Because people don't see you as a threat. Like people that I don't see nobody as a threat, so I have no reason to talk to anybody or talk about anybody. But people that normally talk about people see them as a threat because they're, you know what I'm saying? It's just natural. I don't really know how to explain it deeply, but if you're picking up this message, then you understand what I'm saying. Spirit, what other message you have for the double mind? Alright, so the next one we have is wisdom knot. Right? The first one was, I feel like you had a pacification knot. So you're getting a lot of nuts over her. You know what I'm saying? A lot like a sailor knot, like a lot of ties in. You might have a lot of ties to certain things. You see what I'm saying? So this is wisdom knot. It symbolizes wisdom, intelligence, and ingenuity. A wise person has the capacity to choose the best means to attain a goal. So remember what I say with situations, right? You want to choose the wisest situation. So you might be starting to pick up on that tolerance skill, being able to choose your battles wisely, right? Even with relationships, being able to choose what you're going to argue about, what you're not going to argue about, because that is the key to relationships, you know, to situations involving your work life, and even with things that you love. Sometimes you get tired, but you have to have that tolerance to continue on going, you know what I mean? Even with things you love sometimes, right? And your tolerance is built in. You know, this is what I'm picking up on. Spirit, what message do you have for us? Alright, so the next one we have is, I am not carrying your basket. Somebody wants you to carry their basket. Somebody wants you to carry their dead weight, or whatever's going on. A symbol of self-reliance and economic self-determination. So you can be determined to take care of yourself, to take care of your household. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody that's been trying to let you, carry their weight. They're trying to, every time you look, they're trying to throw in your problems to you. You know what I mean? You ain't having that. You want freedom. You didn't work this hard for your siblings or whomever. I don't care how old they get. You didn't work this hard. I can understand if your parents or whatever, you want to give them a little help, whatever, but if you got karmic mothers or karmic sisters or karmic brothers and all that want to, or karmic cousins, uncles, whatever relation, that want to just use you for your juice and for your source and for your revenue, just to, you know, saying, take care of them, and they probably wasn't wrong for you, they didn't help you get to where you was at, they didn't even give you any sort of information, they just turned you on and put you in the street and let you fight for yourself. Shoot, I remember when I got kicked out of my mama's house. Now I forgave ever since then and moved on from it. But it was like at that time, it was like just, hey, you do your thing and then move. And people don't even know how much I had to like really like feel me. Of course, I've been to bananas, but it's that time in the moment where it's like, yo, you just left me in the street. So now when I'm up and I'm doing my thing, don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't reach out to be like, yo, I can get this because when I ain't have nothing, you put me on the kill. No, mind you, there's a lot of people's mamas and all that don't do that. A lot of people's mamas would help them out. So if you have parents that are helping you out and, you know what I'm saying, don't take the people for granted, because a lot of parents be distant. You know, when you get 18, a lot of parents quick to throw you out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive them for it later and move on with your life, because you don't want to hold that, I don't want to hold that burden on me. For me, I still got other things to do. But that's the point. Freedom. I want that peace of mind. So if I forgive and I moved on. But that's why I say, like, a lot of people want, you know, you to carry their basket. They want you to carry the dead weight. They want you to help out when they didn't help you at all. So, but we ain't having that, because we want freedom. We want the freedom of peace. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, what other message do you have for us regarding anything, Spirit? I don't even say something specific. All right, so the next one we have is war horn. War horn. You're blowing that horn, right? This could be what's that word? I'm trying to think of that word. When they get a declaration of war, right? Somebody could be, picking at your bones or whatever, right? A symbol of vigilance and weariness, right? The accordion is a horn used to sound a battle cry, right? So, somebody could be messing with you and you could have declared war on this person. Now, when they say war, it don't mean going back and forth. It's just somebody could have dished you and you're like, you know what? Okay, cool, I thought we was cool, but since you're talking out your tail and you don't know, like, I know a lot of you masculines out there have like uncles and daddies and cousins or whatever that just talk, run the mouth, and then when you up there doing crazy or, you know what I'm saying, you already been a fighter all your life, but then it's even more serious when you get older. Because the karmic masculine relations of that sort, father, daddy, uncle, brother, and all of that, you know what I'm saying, they was always older than you, they thought that they could bully you or whatever, they talk reckless. Even when you was helping them out, they after that they still talk reckless because they you know what I'm saying, they got all selfish, like, so, now you're like, you forgive them or all of that, but you're still big body banger, like, you feel me, you still big body, like, you ain't stunning them, so it's like when you see them, it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You raise that flag, you raise that red flag or whatever color it is. When you raise that flag and you saying it's war, like you talking like it's war. They don't want war with you, though. That's what I'm saying. Your spirit demons your spirit angels. I'm saying spirit demons. Your spirit angels be attacking these guys, and sometimes you do have like your angels damn near be demon time with them, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I said demons. Like, them angels be on demon time. Like, they be knocking them out. Don't think that the angels don't be killing people, too. When they come at you reckless, you feel me? Your angels knocking them out. That's why when you have a good heart and a good soul, you ever notice how people try to dish you and all of that? And then 2 years later, they're struggling. You feel me? You was just struggling, too, but then they was still trying to pull you down with them. Like, nah, you can't go up there. Nah, you can't do that. You feel me? Man, I'm having a situation where before I got married, I in fact was working, you feel me? Before I was doing this terror thing and all of that, doing this full time, I was working, all of that. I had one of my people say, well, we ain't gonna get a girl. Like, I was focused, feel me? I'm always been a focused mindset. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that after I'm got a foundation. So after I got my apartment, I'm thinking people's gonna be proud of me. I'm like, my apartment, my job and all that. People wasn't rocking with me, you feel me? They were still like trying to look for more things. Oh, when you gonna get a girlfriend, end up getting married. So now it's like everybody's got that bad taste in their mouth because of what they said. You see what I'm saying? So then when I moved and I got up and I, feel me, evolved, you know what I'm saying? I'm still evolving every day. I ain't gonna sit there and be like, I'm going crazy. I'm doing everything I need to do. My house is clean, you feel me? Food to my stomach. All my needs and priorities are met where they need to be. I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm with my wife, we guys doing our thing, so, and I'm working hard on the channel, all of that. So it's like, you're gonna have situations where people, even after you proved it, they still got that bitter taste in their mouth because they first and foremost, they didn't think you was gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think you was gonna make it out the struggle. Then you made out the struggle, so they're still gonna have more things to talk about. That's where this relates. The talk is smack, but see, they don't want war with you. They don't want war because, like I said, 2 years later, your angels be on demon time and start knocking this shit on. You feel me? Start, you know what I'm saying? The situation start going left. Like the job starts to mess with them and managers and all that. You moved out of their job. You feel me? So it's like, man, that's how it is when it comes on the freedom. People look. Let me tell you something. If y'all go ahead and y'all start having more freedom of time, start doing things that you love to do, you're gonna have them nasty people that always try to talk down on you, whatever, because they don't want to see you above them. You feel me? They're trying to always compare you two together. You ain't even worrying about that. You didn't think of that, but they thought of that because they're like, I don't want this person to pass me. You should pass me. You don't want that word mindset. Like, you feel me? So don't focus on that too much because, like I said, what about freedom? What about that peace of mind? Like, y'all, you've been blowing that war horn, or they've been trying to blow that war horn, and they do not want war with you, man. I'm telling you, they don't want it. They don't want it, bro. Something's telling me deities will mess them right up. They don't want it. Spirit, what the mess you got for us? Okay, so the next one we have is, so it's this one, and it says, when you climb a good tree. Some of you guys might be climbing a good tree. You know what I'm saying? You might be drinking out a good water well, right? So let me tell you guys that too. Fresh water, good coconuts from the coconut tree. You might be good and staying on the island soon. You might be just island living. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. You feel me? Doing what you gotta do. So it says, when you climb a good tree, you are given a push. A good deed attracts support. So just remember that, right? You guys always doing the right thing, you're gonna attract the right people. You're gonna attract the right atmosphere. The people that's trying to talk about you or whatever, that's because they ain't got nothing better to do. That's because they're so mad and upset that you're not there to be used. You might have moved on. Like I said, I'm gonna hear I'm got married. My people thinking that I'm hiding from them or whatever. I see them here and there or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? Any making, but bruh, it ain't no like me coming around you guys every single day. Like, what did you guys see? That's what I'm saying. People don't really love you for who you are. Like, they want you to be in the atmosphere every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, it's like they dish you quick, bruh. People will dish you clean. Like, you feel me? So that's the situation that I can personally speak on. Like, when you climbing this good tree, you gotta understand that, you know, you're gonna always attract the people you need in your life, not the people you want to be in your life. You know, you might have wanted your mama, your daddy, this, that, and that, but guess what? Then people might be karmic. Then people might have not had your best interest as you got into an adult because they realize, wait a minute, I didn't put, you feel me? I didn't set this person up for success. I set him up for failure, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm had a personal situation that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to really speak on it too much, but I can tell you, bro, I was not set up for success. Feel me? Nobody really set me on and boom, 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 boom. You feel me? Now, until I like literally had to go through it. So it's like, okay, nobody really helped me or whatever. Like, y'all helped me, but you feel me? When it came down to a situation, y'all was quick to diss me. So you feel me? But when you climb this good tree, you just stay consistent. You'll see me, bro. Listen, I'm got neighbors that I call auntie and uncle. No, I told them I'm gonna call them that because they gave me so much information on the first day we met. Or the first conversation we had, they were so genuine and was talking about planting and you feel me? Sometimes they'll give you more solid knowledge than your people. Because sometimes your people, the only time they give you knowledge is when you're doing something for them and then you get to ask for questions. When you're out there, you know what I'm saying, helping them out, bro. But sometimes people you meet, genuine people that will give you something and look for nothing in return. Those are people you need in your life. And those are the people you're going to gain while you're climbing that good tree. While you're sitting there, being consistent in what you do, always having a good heart. You ain't got to keep, you know what I'm saying, just give to people that, especially if people ain't, you know what I'm saying, rehabilitating themselves. And, you know, God helps people that helps themselves. So if you ain't seeing no effort in people, you ain't got to keep giving to them. Especially if they're looking for that handout, nah, because you ain't get that handout, you see what I'm saying? So, but like I said, when it comes on to just being respectful to people, you know, listening to people's mindset, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Being respectful, like, you feel me? Being respectful in any relationship with your neighbors, just on your side, you was always respectful. Like, I can honestly say on my side, unless somebody disrespected me first, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, especially after I turn 18. After I turn 18, it was just like, bro, I'm more an adult. Like, I don't be out there. I had to take a lot of tolerance skills. I'm 22 now, so bro, I'm still learning so much tolerance skills, but I had to hold back so much from disrespect somebody because they kept disrespecting me, but that was the devil within them trying to knock me out of my position. So now, like I said, now I'm better. I'm not around these people no more, these karmic fellows or whatever. So I'm keep moving up keep moving up my good tree, and I keep moving up, and I keep seeing, like I said, I keep seeing, you know, good things happen, good things my way. And for the people that try to declare war on me, try to talk bad, my angels on demon time right now, they're knocking them off. I ain't gotta lay a finger on them, like, they're knocking them off. I say I can't catch you in about 2-3 years. That's how I'm coming, like, you feel me? Because I know what I do every day, you feel me? I don't know what they do every day. Clearly they talk about me, so they worry about me, so they ain't worrying about themselves. So that means that you ain't worrying about yourself, you ain't focused on what you gotta focus on. That means they're getting distracted. So if they're getting distracted, they ain't focusing on their life's going to shambles. Like their life is falling apart. Like, I mean, that's what happens when you ain't focusing on climbing the good tree. You always want to climb, you know what I'm saying? You want to look at somebody that's climbing the good tree. You ain't climbing your own good tree, so you ain't good things ain't coming your way, buddy. That's just how the universe works, man. I ain't saying it's impossible, but I mean, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Alright? What other match we got for us? We got one more match to go, guys. So just hang tight. Alright, so the last message of this reading is going to be Ram's horns. I told y'all, man, don't play. Don't play, bro. They're trying to declare war, and I think red means blood. Because I know on shooting ranges when I was in the regiment, I know they say red means blood or bloodshed or whatever, so they'll put the red flag up for the declaration of like it's a shooting range going on, stand back or whatever. So I'm thinking that if that could also mean shedding blood, and right now you got ram's horns in effect. You know, people could be, trying to signal you. You know what I'm saying? You could be either the ram. You see what I'm saying? No. You are the ram, and or let me read it to really see if you're the ram or if you're the person that's no. Actually, not. You're the ram. You're the ram because you're going after people that's want to signal that red stuff. They want to, like I said, on the shooting range, they put up the red flag to let you know that blood can be shed or whatever the case is. Sorry, excuse me. And that is my personal opinion on it. I don't know if that's facts, but that's how I take it. Anytime I saw a shooting range, I saw a red flag, so I'm thinking blood could be shed, right? Now, blood could be shed in a red, and when you know rams, I think of bull. When I think of ram's horns, I think of the bull, right? So if you're in the bull ring, and you have people that are, signifying the red rag to come after them, that is the devil, like toxic or karmic people that are sitting up there, sending threats to you, sending things to get you out of your spot, knock you off your pivot. This is the devil in effect to red that red flag so you can come and chase them, because they're trying, like I said, they're trying to declare war, and they don't really want war with a bull, because what happens when the guy slips? You always see him injured every time. Bull injured this person, or bull injured that person, because they really don't want war. They're trying to declare it, but they don't want war with you. Yeah, you bull, they don't want war with you. For real. Look, that's why they always run. You ever see when a bull chases the guy? What he do? He just runs, like, you know what I'm saying? When he tries to dodge him, even though his declaring it, he don't really want it. A symbol of humility together with strength, emphasizing that even the strong need to be humble. So look, pay attention to this, because as big as a bull is, right, it can still be taken down. This is why you need to be very strategic on what battles you choose. If you know that you're chasing, like a bull chasing the red thing, right? He's declaring war, but you're not even chasing the devil. You're chasing the red. You're distracted by the object. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to, take your time. Because if a bull took his time, right? And a bull know how to pump fake. That's when you do this. That's when you do a little jerk and the person flinches. If a bull know how to do that, the bull would do it. The guy would be knocked off his position. The bull would attack the person. You know what I'm saying? But they use the red flag as a distraction to the bull. So the bull's chasing that, and he just gotta, pull it away, and the bull runs that way. Being humble would have you moving more strategic. That is the whole of this message. So that is the message for this card. Being humble helps you move more strategic, so you can pump fake these people. So you can not avoid BS, but pick your battles. Like, okay, you know that this person just talking, because that's all they do. Imagine a person just sits up there and just talks smack. Oh, I'm just going to talk. That's all they do. So all right, they're not going to do nothing, because if they wanted to do something, I'm right here. They ain't going to do nothing, so let me just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't even provoke them to do something, because that's when things can get, people react in fear, and that's when guns get involved, and knives and all that. So just do your thing. Like, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 and keep it pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got something to say. All you gotta do is say they say something crazy. You just gotta reply to something like whatever, and keep pushing, because the smart ones survive. You want to be smart in this world. You don't want to be dangerous. None of that. You ain't trying to go out and try to provoke nothing, because they're gonna move in fear. They're already scared of you. You know that. They're talking. They haven't done nothing. They're scared of you. So provoking them is only going to make it worse. You know what I mean? Make it to where you don't know your expectations is just, you know what I'm saying, make them stop talking. But they don't want to stop talking. So it's like hard to, you can't make them stop talking. So the only way you can make them is if you kill them. And the only way, if you kill them, you just knocked off your position, because now you can serve life in prison. So now they just knocked you off. So they end up winning. So just be humble and just realize that. Like, okay, let me think about this. Am I going to attack somebody that I know is just about to talk? I know he ain't like that. So, or she ain't like that. So am I gonna continue to talk? No, I'm gonna let them keep talking about me because it tells me that I'm special. You know what I'm saying? When people talk about you, it means you're special. It means you're something in their life. Even though they say that they hate you, they don't like you, that means you're the cream and butter of their life. They love talking about you because they have nothing else to talk about. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, that's gonna conclude you guys reading. Hopefully, I related to any subjects, any confirmations you guys might have. Remember, freedom is your message. This is what you're trying to gain. This is the whole freedom of finances, financial freedom, freedom of the soul, freedom. When I say freedom of the soul, meaning your soul is content, your soul is complimented, your soul is complete with everything that you need, right? Your mindset's at peace. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you want to be able to accomplish, right? It takes time, so just take your time with it. I'll see you guys in the next read. Hey, like the video, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoy me talking, you enjoy me sharing messages, like this video, get these likes up. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. You know the algorithm. Let's go ahead and let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing. This is what we do. It's what we're going to continue to do. I love you guys. The fact that you guys are loving the videos. I love that you love my videos, right? So let's go ahead and keep sharing the videos. Keep doing what we got to do. We know how to run YouTube. Let's run it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching the video all the way to the end. If you did watch to the end, congratulations. I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you.